Monday, August 30th, 2021, Maneco 64, home of alternative economics and contrarian views. Today we're going to look at money, how important it is, how it's the most marketable commodity, how it doesn't need to be under control of government or central banks, how central banks and governments are actually anathema to a free market, to human freedom. Is it any wonder that one of the planks of the Communist Manifesto talks about creating a central bank and centralizing credit? It's no wonder. And we won't have a road towards freedom, human and economic freedom, unless we get rid of central banks. Of course, that has to be done through legislation, or hopefully it will be done by their own demise. I'm going to reference a great book that I've, of course, suggested many times. It's called What Has Government Done to Our Money by Murray and Rothbard. Here's the book. I'm going to put a free PDF link to it in the description of this video. In the description of this video, you will also find ways in which you can support the channel Maneco 64. There are several ways which you can support this channel. Yes, we don't charge anything for our videos. Of course, they are monetized, but it's always nice that people appreciate what information we come out with. So I'm not going to go through the analysis of how money came about, which Rothbard does a great job of doing. I'll leave that to you if you're interested in the book. I'm going to touch upon what I said in the beginning of this video, that government and money don't have to be linked. Many people think that they do. And this is what Rothbard says. Many people believe that the free market, despite some admitted advantages, is a picture of disorder and chaos. Nothing is planned. Everything is haphazard. Government dictation, on the other hand, seems simple and orderly. Decrees are handed down and they are obeyed. In no area of the economy is this myth more prevalent than in the field of money. Seemingly, money at least must come under stringent government control. But money is the lifeblood of the economy. It is the medium for all transactions. If government dictates over money, it has already captured a vital command post for control over the economy and has secured a stepping stone for full socialism. I mean, Rothbard couldn't have been more right about this. This book, let's have a look here, was written in 1963. So he was way ahead of his time, Rothbard, warning us about government, central banking, and money. And who's in charge, really? Well, basically, it's a marriage between the bankers and the politicians. Is it any wonder that, I think it was when Obama came to power, the people who told him who to pick for his cabinet. I think the guy who ran that operation was a former Citibank executive. So who picked Jimmy Carter to become president? Well, that was the Trilateral Commission and David Rockefeller of the Rockefeller banking family. Yes, they're in oil as well, but they control a lot of the banks. So let's continue here then. We have seen that a free market in money, contrary to common assumption, would not be chaotic, that in fact it would be a model of order and efficiency. What then have we learned about government and money? We have seen that over the centuries, government has, step by step, invaded the free market and seized complete control over the monetary system. We have seen that each new control, sometimes seemingly innocuous, has begotten new and further controls. We have seen that governments are inherently inflationary, since inflation is a tempting means of acquiring revenue for the state and its favored groups. So which are these favored groups? Well, they're the bankers, they're the big multinational corporations, anything involved with globalization, with the globalists, with what's going on, has been going on in the last almost 2 years now, or 18 months, I would say. The slow but certain seizure of the monetary reins has thus been used to A, inflate the economy at a pace decided by government, and I would say not by the free market, and B, bring about socialistic direction of the entire economy. And for those of you who still are thinking in terms of left and right, and as I've said many times before, it was a Republican who took the dollar off gold internationally in 1971. Yes, it was a Democrat who banned the ownership of gold in 1933, but they're all at it. The Republicans and Democrats are just pawns of the people who control the money and government. Don't forget the statement or quote by one of the Rothschilds in the 19th century. He said, "Give me control of a country's currency or money supply, and I care not who makes the rules." So this is just theater for us to think that we have any kind of control. The only time we'll have control is when we can get rid of government and central banking control of the market for money. And money, I highly recommend you read this book if you haven't read, is only the most marketable commodity in a free market. So let's finish this section here. Furthermore, government meddling with money has not only brought untold tyranny into the world, it has also brought chaos and not order. It has fragmented the peaceful, productive world and shattered it into 1,000 pieces, with trade and investment hobbled and hampered by myriad restrictions, controls, artificial rates, currency breakdowns, etc. It has helped bring about wars by transforming a world of peaceful intercourse into a jungle of warring currency blocks. In short, we find that coercion in money, as in other matters, brings not order but conflict and chaos. There you go. That's my rant for the day. With that, let's quickly look at where the markets are this morning. It's 8:16 a.m. London time. We've got spot gold at 1814.20. It's down just over $2. The range has been 1812 to 1823.50. Silver is down about 5 cents at 23.95, or down 0.2%. Range has been 24.23 to 23.93. So we are right near the lows here for the metals. The Dow future is up 5 points. NASDAQ is up 12. S&P future is up 1. The FTSE future is up 10 at 71.60. Currencies, we got sterling unchanged at 137.60. The euro is at 117.98, up slightly. The dollar is unchanged versus the yen at 109.82. Dollar is unchanged versus the yuan at 646.55. Aussie dollar this morning is down 0.25% at 72.95. The dollar is unchanged versus the Canadian dollar at 126.20. The Kiwi dollar, or the New Zealand dollar, is down 0.2%, just under 70. We're at 69.96. WTI crude is down 0.8% at 68.12. High-grade copper is up 0.5% at 435.40. So copper rebounding quite well from a recent move lower to almost 4, I think. And to finish off, a quick look at the 10-year yield 10-year yield is down 1 basis point at 130. So there you go. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Please share it far and wide. Think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't yet. And if you do subscribe, hit the little notification bell. I make videos every day and sometimes even more than once. And you can also follow me on Rumble, Twitter, Facebook, and all these other platforms below here. I wish you all a great day. Take care. Bye.